Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, Talk Tuesday. Feels like Thursday. Like it feels like this should be my last day this week, given the traffic kerfuffle that was happening. Nova in front. Good girl. But we are here. We are at the straight road. We're close to the time of year that I switched to a different place because I take my snowshoes and I break trail. But I do need a good, like, half meter to meter of pack. Cosmo, knock it off. Get a move on. Because there are certain sections of it that, like, in the hi, Iskra, good girl. Okay, go. There are certain sections of it in the summer that are all like, Luna, whatever you're eating, no. Thank you. Raspberry bushes. You know, like not ideal. Certainly not good to walk on. So I wait until the snow is deep enough that it covers those. Good, go. And then we just snowshoe over top. Sorry, I need to drop a bag so I know to stop here. Give me 2 seconds. Usually I have these pre-torn. I was not thinking this morning. Okay, for those who like a head count, go Archie. We have 14 today. I'm actually just going to attempt to pick this up one-handed because I'm afraid it'll melt into the snow. So excuse any sounds you hear. Archibald, out of it. Good boy. So we are at the straight road. It was very snowy. I was here yesterday. I did take my snowshoes and pack it down. Archie. Thank you. Okay, get out of here. Kronk is like, he's growing too far. I brought her back for you. You're welcome. Okay, oh, sorry. That is a terrible shot. Okay, all right. Good. Let's go. Yeah, so 14 today. The weather's pretty nice. Like, it's pretty mild. I find when it's snowing, it's like that. So I do get a lot of questions about dog coats, and I'll talk to that in a second. But first, let's do our intros. So what, Stella? Bit far, yeah? Good job, guys. Good. Okay, let's go. So we've got Stella, Archie, and Tucker, who's like, what are you talking about? It's not far. Newton, Luna, Cosmo, Maggie. There goes Iskra. Puppy Chaos. My Puppy Chaos. Rowan. Did I miss anybody? Kronk, Bailey, Hamish. And we've got the Golden Girls, who seem to love doing a follow heel. We've got Nova and Rosa. Come on, Iskra, let's go. Out, go on. Okay, slide stop. Nope. Oh, it's not ours, it's frozen. It's not going to melt in. I'll pick it up on the way back. Let's go out. Go on. Go. Good. Nova in front. Good girl, Iskra. Okay. As you can see, Iskra's free. She did very well on her little bit of leash walking this morning. So that means she gets more privileges. Ready, Iskra? Ready? Yeah, good girl. Okay, go. Okay, go away. Get your stick. So we're at that phase with her, which is basically I do a lot of recall exercises. Hey, Kronk, that was rude. Rowan just trying to squeak his way in there. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't even know what coats, recall training. It's chaos this morning. Speaking of chaos, in front, go. Good girls. Yeah, Rosa is funny. She used to be quite the ranger when she was like a puppy. And now she's not old. Like, she's an adult, but she's not a senior quite yet. But I think she picked it up from Nova. And even Archie and Stella will do it. All the Goldens, Newton does it too. That when they get tired, they just do that. Follow along behind me. Hey, Rowan. And that's the difference between teaching like good obedience and teaching to make good life choices, like good behavior. Oh my God, she's sucking up to Kronk. She's like, excuse me, sir. I want the stick. Could you? Yes, stick crumbs. Okay, let's go. Well, Kronk's her favorite while he has a stick anyway. All right. As far as the recall exercises go, kind of an important step people miss in recall training. A is use a bloody long line. For the love of God, use a long line. While your dog doesn't have 100% recall, this is the tool you use to... Okay, Luna! No, I don't trust you. To help teach it, either a long line or an e-collar, whichever you prefer. But, oh, sorry. The camera is going to do that because while I did snowshoe through here, if I step on a place I didn't snowshoe, I'm going to go right through. So, yeah. Careful on the ice. Good. See, now Rowan is like, excuse you? I also would like the stick. Oh, snowballs, I see. Yeah, Rowan does not understand that when the dogs that get snowballs stuck in their fur, that like, it's not an extra treat or anything. It's literally just them trying to get comfortable. Yeah, so use a long line. And also, you should be recalling like many times, especially when they're puppies, during walk for literally no reason. And that's because the more successful they are at that, the more reps they do at that, the better they will be at recall in general. And then when you do need to recall them, they're like, oh, it's not because they really... Out! Rowan! Iskra! Out! Good girl! And then you get a reaction like that, where if it is important... Rowan! I don't know what that is, but you're not eating it. Go on. Get a move on. He's like, well, oh my God, what did I even point you guys at? Snow? I'm so sorry. So then when it really matters, they just do it because they've done it and it's always a positive experience, if that makes sense. So like the more reps you do with recall when it doesn't matter, that's how you get them to recall when it does. Tucker! We're not hunting birds today. Come. Talk about good recall. Good. Very good, guys. Okay, and then ready for a stampede? Good. Okay, let's go. See, and then you get that without food, right? Like, I didn't do anything other than tell them they did a good job. And if I recalled them again, I would still get the same reaction. Now, I have a bit of a cheat, right? Because I have not so solid dogs with solid dogs. And that does make training... Tucker, not a thing. Thank you. It does make training a lot easier, typically. Bailey! That is not how you treat my puppy. Thank you. Go on, Ro. No, we're gonna stay. Rowan, out. Good. Go, go. Go, go. Good. So, and especially with puppies, it's kind of a cheat, right? Because, like, for example, Iskra right now, she's hardcore playing with Newton. I'm not gonna bother to recall her at this time because it's just not there yet. But if I needed them to come, what I would do is recall Newton because he would drag her. Like she would want to continue the play. The play is headed towards me and then I could shut it down. And the other sort of important thing when you're teaching recall in this scenario, right, is usually you'd have the line to attach to you. That's too dangerous for me right now, given the snow conditions, and too dangerous for her. But, oh Lord, Archie. Good boy, bud. Good spatial awareness. Away you go. Sometimes he just like completely takes dogs out and has no idea. Right, so I'm not going to recall her Unless A, it's really important and I'll give it a shot. But Tucker, not a thing. Thank you. But I always want to set it up so that she's successful, even if that means I need to grab a hold of the long line, right? Newton! Good. Very nice. Hey! Not so nice. Come here, Newton. Newton. He's like, but I got a text. Good. Really? Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. They're like, but food. So go on, my dog. But that's also, so what you just saw, even though it was just Newton and I didn't recall, they know that I'm working on recall, right? So they're like, oh, I know how to do that. Luna, not appropriate. Come here right now. You can walk with me for a little bit. Yeah, and as far as coats go, like as you can see, it's, I don't know, I think my coat, look at Tucker. He's a snow alligator. Luna, no means no. It really depends on the dog. So it said -7 in my car as I got out, but there's no wind right now. So it is -7, right? Usually, I don't know where you're watching from. If you want to leave a comment letting me know, that would be great. But here in Canada, and in Ottawa specifically, Luna, are you stuck in that? Okay, you're fine. Okay. We have something called wind chill. That sucks. So it can be like -7, like right now, -7. But with the wind, it can be like -15, -20. And that's all Celsius. I don't know what that is Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. So in those conditions, all the dogs would be suited up. But in these conditions, only the ones I'm particularly worried about, like Bailey, like my sucky suck, Rowan, because he has like no fur, right? Be polite, Ro. Good boy. Who else do I have? Hamish. Like littles, I will suit up for. Hey, out. No, you leave Tucker. He's not a puppy man. Go on. Don't trip me. Okay. Where'd he go? Under normal circumstances, Kronk, don't be rude. Like if he had more of his hair grown in, I would leave it. But the other benefit of putting a coat on, especially like a chili dog's coat, which isn't like, not super heavy, it's easy to put on them. It's got the windproof shell on the outside, fleece on the inside. It's helpful keeping the snow off, which means they don't get wet, which means they don't get cold. Okay, none of that. Thank you. So even like Stella, who has a shell on her, like it's nothing heavy, but it helps keep the snow off, helps keep them from getting damp on a walk, which means that they're less likely to get cold. What do I have? Dude, I have a whole parcel of dogs here. Okay. Kronk, leave her be. She's just a puppy. Kronk. It's like, but I was just going to smell this grass. And oh look, I found the puppy again. Oh, Rosa. It's because you have a puppy magnet stick, honey. Anyways, so you will see later in the season if we actually ever get cold, because we definitely have had a really mild winter so far. All of them suited. Actually, I think yesterday I had most of them suited up. The ones I will always leave to last is Tucker, because he's got like a really thick coat. Yeah, you. Whoa! Simmer down, kid. Cosmo, for obvious reasons. Though even him, sometimes it's helpful to put like a raincoat or something on him, just a shell, to keep him from getting wet. But his coat is honestly layered enough that he's fine. Who else would I do last? Newton, if he had more hair. That's the thing, like it depends on grooming, it depends on the dog. Rowan? Rude. Thank you. So, yeah, I started looking at coats around like -5. Not really before that. And even then, -5 plus a wind. -10, I start giving them another eye. Like Kronk has a thinner coat. Like, he still has a good coat, but it's not that thick. But he doesn't care about the cold, and he's running like all the time. So I won't put one on him until it's a good like -20. Now, I did put one on him to leave the house this morning because it was that cold. But once we got here, I took it off because there was no point. Oh my goodness. Okay, 15 minutes. I'm 5 minutes over. I'm so sorry. But we'll give it a stop here. Thank you for coming along with us. Sorry if I'm out of breath. Not used to this sort of walking condition anymore. Hopefully that'll get better. But yeah, so that's us this week. As always, if you have any questions about this or any other video, you know what to do. If you have a second to like, comment, and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. Archibald! There we go. There we go. Okay. And yeah, I hope you guys are having as fun as these guys. Oh, especially these two. And otherwise, I will talk to you. Cheers. Okay, go away.